Hello and welcome to Technology Simplicity YouTube channel. My name is Chong. Welcome to Go Digital Live Series, episode 52. Yes, it's come to this very special episodes because this topic is really something that I'm really wanted to share with everyone here because it's very important. And I've been in the agencies for the past 10 years. I see a lot of people actually make this mistake. Okay, so let's talk about the common mistakes that people actually make when they actually look for a web or digital agency for their project. Let's go. Well, let me double check. I'm here, right? Okay, now you look at OPS with ManyMe. Actually, this is how I actually create myself in the corner like this. Okay, so let's go. Well, we just I've been mentioning over the past 10 years, I've been seeing, even friends, prospects, clients, even some clients after they approach me only I realize we are not a good match. And that's actually one of the reason in terms of the common mistake here when the client or even yourself, let's say you have the agency, to choose each other, okay? It's I know it sounds a little bit weird, like how can it be like choosing each other, or I thought the services can be, serve everyone. Everyone thought like, okay, website is just website, right? I why certain agency can't work with certain clients, so on. So this is past 10 years plus experience. So I'm going to share with you the common 10 mistakes when you're choosing web agency. So let's go. First of all, every single Go Digital Live series, I promise you guys that we will actually, give away. So this round, when we talk about the agency, so I believe business digitalization consultation is the perfect match, okay, for this giveaway. So 1 hour, 60 minutes, one-on-one consultations with me. I'm going to share with you how you actually can do your digitalization project, if any, okay? Okay, grab it. Okay, the question will be reviewed at this end before the end of these sessions, and let's go. Okay, let's talk about the 10 common mistakes. Okay, I'm not saying that everyone will make mistake, and then if you follow exactly this reference to avoid the mistakes, then you'll be perfect. Okay, I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to cover that way, but it's pretty simple. It's a common mistake. So if you really can avoid that, definitely you can avoid a lot of great challenges that can be avoided. Okay, without this kind of hassle. So let's go. Well, this is really based on my personal past 10 plus years experience. So this presentation I intended for educational purpose, and I'm not trying to replace any independent professional judgment. Okay, so the rest is disclaimer. Okay, let's go. Well, as I promised, every single Go Digital Live series except one episode only, okay? There's resources in the video descriptions, look at it. And then there's a slide, okay? Every single slide that I present, I'm actually share with everyone, okay? There's no, what we call, there's no such thing called, whatever I do is for myself and stuff like that. Because I strongly really believe, okay, education is the key to actually make our communities better. So if I'm willing to share more and everybody learn more, I believe it will be a wonderful world, right? Okay, let's carry on. So let's go back to the fundamental first. Let's talk about what is web agency, okay? Just show you, website agency focuses on primarily on marketing your business, services, and products in the digital world. Okay, why I say why this statement here actually put marketing your business, because put it this way, why you need website, right? Okay, think about that. Website is actually part of your marketing tools for sure, unless you're building something for internet for private community, but still you're doing something. Okay, oh okay. Before I carry before I can move on, so the web agency actually tried, you know, to conduct marketing for your business in the digital world by, search engine optimizations. They will provide you some design and development. Well, some actually even included content marketing, which means they actually provide you content copywriting service, social media posting as well, because nowadays you can't independently stay on website. You need to be, share to the community in through social media, and then you actually invite them back, okay, after you build a fan base or the community base at the social media. So it's vice versa. So omni-channel definitely is one thing. Then paid online advertisement, something like Google ads, YouTube ads. Yes, before you watch this YouTube, I believe some of you actually experience that advertisement in between or before the YouTube. Yeah, that is paid online advertising, email marketing, and other services as well. Okay, other services, for me, one thing for sure that you cannot missing is consultation and project management, because these two will be someone need to lead the project, especially if your website is complex enough. So let's carry on. Well, you know me. I like to ask some silly questions. Why approach web agency? You know, the reason actually I picked this dog, of course, I personally actually I like dog, and this dog actually telling me is like, why you ask this question? Are you serious? You wanna ask this question? Well, I don't need to explain here, right? If I really need to explain, I think you are in the wrong topic. Okay, just kidding. Okay, so let's carry on. Okay, give you some fast facts. Okay, since you are trying to make sure you decide to go for a right web agency. First of all, there are 4.66 billion of active internet users worldwide. Okay, according to Statista. Yeah, 4.66 billion. So when your website is go online, okay, I understand that some of you might have ambitions about that. You want to reach every single one of them. It's not like that, okay? I'll explain later if I have a chance. I mean, if the topics is right. Then secondly is average time spent on pages is actually less than a minute according to HubSpot. Yeah, less than a minute. If you're staying more than a minute, I think there are a few reasons only. One, you're shopping, you're trying to add to cart, something like that. Number two, you're reading a very long article, okay, maybe a academy or educational article. If you're reading some, or maybe a gossip, I don't know, okay, maybe that is how you how you like it. It could be one. Then number three is, blogs posts have average 3 to 5 minutes, so that is much more higher. Then in terms of opt-in monster, actually exit pop-ups. I'm not sure you know what is this means you visit a website, and then when you move your mouse, okay, assuming you're using laptop or desktop, when you move your mouse and you try to exit, like close the tab or actually switch the tab, there are certain pop-up say, hey, hi, are you exiting? Do you not find something? Why not give you 50% coupon code? Just leave your email address. Okay, sounds familiar, right? That is called exit pop-ups, okay? Yeah, exit pop-ups actually work, okay? If you don't believe, go and try it out. You can go and visit my website, imjoychong.com. I do have exit pop-ups. If you do not see that, okay, I presume that you already installed. I will say S blocker, okay? But go and try it out, okay, at my personal website, imjoychong.com, or you can see at this site here, okay? So let's carry on. Well, mobile devices make up 2/3 of web usage, according to data reporter. You know what is this means or not? Means there are 10% out there. There are close to 6 or 7% are actually using a web devices like smartphone. Mobile devices is smartphone, mobile phone to browse your website rather than using a desktop or laptop. So this is what is happening outside. So when you're building a website, okay, start with a mobile first design. That is very, very important. Okay, so let's carry on. I like to start with this just for love, okay? I don't have wasting a website, but when I do, I have no idea where to start. Yeah, this is me pause, okay? It's not about your internet lag, or it's not about a video malfunction. Yes, it's pause, okay? I say one more time. I don't always need a website, but when I do, I have no idea where to start. Yes, exactly. Okay? I think 9 out of 10 of you out there experience the same. Okay, some of you might say, yeah, very easy. I just pick a vendor, pick an agency, and then they will actually help me to come out a website. When they ask me what does my website do, I have no idea at all. I just say, oh, I look at Facebook, it looks like good. And then let's say I'm doing grocery, then I say, oh, I look at Tesco, their website is cool. I just want something similar. Well, this expression means even though I give you the tips about how to choose the right vendors, you might still fail. Okay, if you do believe, okay, never mind. Let's carry on. I will have a chance to actually sleep in why you are going to fail if you are carrying this kind of attitude. So, what are the 10 common mistakes when choosing web agency for your website? It's big questions actually, okay? I know some of you are like, okay, if you are experienced one or if you are the agency, I'm sure in your mind right now is what are the 10 common? I thought there's more. Yeah, agency, okay? Put in the comment box so I know you are with me. Okay? Or if you are a business owner, a project manager, whoever someone else that you do know about a website, how to develop it, but you wanted someone to help you, yes, the other tips for you. Okay, let's go on. The top 10, well, I would say knowing these common mistakes, okay, will avoid your project going to derail, failure in the near future, or perhaps you might even complete the project in terms of the website without meeting your expectation or objective. It sounds scary, Imagine you try to buy a car, or you pay like 100K, yeah, you get a loan, stuff like that, and then in the end you actually order the wrong car. So instead of car, vehicle, sedan car, but you actually order a truck. Yeah, it's actually very common when it comes to website, okay? My scenario just now in terms of the car versus truck, I know sounds funny, sounds silly, sounds very stupid, and it sounds rare, but when it comes to the website, equivalent kind of scenario is actually happen every day. Yeah, you don't believe me? Okay, let's go. Okay, so the common mistake, I think the start with zero first, the fundamental. If you don't know why you need your website, let's say I give you 1 to 5 minutes to explain why you need your website. If you can't tell, please stop there, go back and think. Please. Don't make anyone suffer, including yourself, okay? If you totally no idea why you need a website, how are you going to find an agency and, and ask them to actually create a website for you? Web agency are pro in terms of the software skill that they have. I mean, they know how to build a website, they know how to design, but they do know how to read your mind. Come on, okay? They are not my reader, okay? They are not psychologists. They are not someone who can read your mind, okay? So go home, think about why you need a website before you even approach the agency. If you totally no idea, okay, very simple. I give you one simple homework to do, okay? You simply pick a simple website. I'm not asking you to pick choose a very complicated okay, avoid choose high traffic like the star.com. These are already established. It's a very well-known website. Ignore them, okay? This kind of website is not you. Find some company, medium size, okay, not too big, not too small, okay? Then you look at their website, then you ask yourself 7 times. Try yourself to put yourself at the business owner of the website. Okay, ask the 7 why. Why, as a business owner of that website, you need the website. Ask 7 times. Then you will get answer. Okay. I'm not going to demo here, okay? Do it yourself. Trust me, this 7 why is very powerful tools, okay? Not just apply to why website, okay? It can become to your personal life, why I'm here. What's my purpose of my life, You can ask 7 times and try to answer. When you have the answer, you ask again. When you have the answer, you ask again. Okay, for example, why the star.com? Okay, as a business owner, I already have printed newspaper, so I want to reach more people 24/7. Because paper could be hard to reach. People are not buying newspaper anymore. Okay, sounds good, right? Okay, Why hard to reach? Okay, then you will say, because nowadays people actually touching the phone longer than, comparing to actually they walk by the bus stop or train station to buy your newspaper. Then you ask, why they look at the phone so much? You keep asking, then you will realize, okay, you can follow me, right? Okay, keep asking 7 times of why. Definitely the seven times of the why answer is the best answer for you already. Okay, why you need a website. Okay, try it yourself. I'm not going to go through the 7 times here. Okay, so first one done. Common mistake number two, okay, I would say one is wrong industry focus. Okay, let's say you are doing, let's say I provide a consultation, right? Okay, I'm going to look for the web agency to build my website. Okay, I'm consultation, let's say in digital IT. Okay, I look for another web agency to help me to build my website. Okay, because I'm too busy. I'm not going to form my team. I need some external team, outsource the team to help me on this part. But when I look for the web agency, imagine, okay, the web agency are so experienced in medical website. They actually know nothing about me, my work, my industry, my needs. They need to study again. It's not just actually make them suffer in terms of taking much longer time for them to understand you. They might actually interview you more, conduct more workshop to understand you. At the same time, you're picking a wrong industry focus or agency. They don't have experience. How can you actually sure, really, really sure, that can actually produce a good website for you? As simple as that, okay? Unless you're looking for a freelancer or a mature web developer, okay, a freelancer for a very small scale project with a very low budget, then this one you can skip because that person have zero experience. But still, trust me when I say that, if someone really want to do a real life, taking a real life project, he or she, that freelancer, should try it out and build a sample website. Choose an industry and try to study it. For example, I want to go for medical industry. I will build at least a dentist website. Okay, I put in an appointment with a calendar. I actually put in services. I put in a lot of educational articles. To teach about what's teeth, how to actually take care of teeth. Stuff like that to show that actually I understand this industry. So when I actually really approach another dentist or perhaps another clinic, I know what is going on. For example, medical have very high compliance to follow in terms of medical record. So how are you going to handle medical record in the website? Okay, so wrong industry focus will definitely make you and the agency suffer a lot. Okay, that's number one. So before that, just for love, okay, your reaction when your client says something is missing, but I don't know what it is. Yes, I hear you. If you are the agency out there, I get you. Really get you. Yes, it's happened all the time, okay? When it comes to web agencies, sometimes pity them. Okay, I myself also come to agency before. I know the toughest job is not about deliver the website, it's about to get what they want. It's simply try to guess what they're trying to convey, what kind of message you trying to give me. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, enough of just for love. So next thing, now you guess what is it? It's about specializations, okay? Just now I'm talking about industry focus, okay? Then they will specialize in certain things. For example, let's go back to the medical again. I already mentioned medical have very high compliance to follow, right? Because of the medical record, if the medical record is leaking, is tough. So let's say I'm an agency and I'm focusing on medical industry and I specialize on integrate the website appointment system to the medical, some kind of I don't know what kind of system there. Okay, so let's say this agency is specialized in this kind of integration, they know what to do already. So when you approach them, you just tell them what you need, what you do, what kind of result I'm expected, what kind of budget I'm looking at, and I'm looking at how many years of partnership and collaboration here. Simple, right? specialization is very important, because let's say the agency is going to study again to understand your thing, okay, your special needs. Okay, I don't say that agency can't handle. Okay, it's just if you try to switch specialization, it's actually very tough for them as well. Just like when you go to, specialist doctor, after you look at a general practitioners, general doctor, right? Okay, forgive me if I'm using the wrong terms here. I'm just saying that you go to general clinic and then you meet the doctor, and then doctor actually advise you to go to specialist that actually specialize in, let's say your bone, this part or something. Okay, take rate emergency as that. Okay, I understand that there are many freelancer web agency or small one out there. They don't specialize. Okay, this is something you need to avoid. Okay, you need to ask the agency, triple confirm them they are comfortable to really go and study your industry and specialize in the needs that you want. That's number two. So just one love again. Even though you get industry right, even though you get the specialization right, you look at this picture. I know, pictures do the thousand words. Every time, when clients talk project plan, wow, I want these wonderful things. Okay, when you touch projects like this, and then you comes to have a limited budget, this is what happened next. So as an agency, as you yourself, please be transparent upfront. Don't try to hide in terms of I don't want to scare this client away. Actually, there's no such thing that you scare the client away. Don't waste each other time. Okay, if the budget is not matched, if the specialization is not matched, just stop there. Okay, you can refer to your friends, and the agency can be so please open and refer to your another agency that specializes in another thing. This is actually how you can grow bigger and be focused. Okay, by the way, this is just for love. Okay, so let's continue the common mistakes number 3. Okay, just now you get the idea. Budget scope. Okay, don't try to look for the agency that you can't afford. Okay, it's very sure. I understand that many of you I totally no idea how much a website should cost. Okay, if you no idea how much it costs, it's fine. You list out what you want in layman terms. For example, I want my website, my whoever come to my website can make payment for the product there. Okay, once they buy, I want the courier company to automatically receive the order and help me to ship the product to the buyer online. Let's say, yeah, this kind of scenario, I sure you can explain in words, right? You don't need to use any specific jargons or IT terms. Just explain your scenario is fine. Then ask the agency how much it will cost. Okay, get the idea. If the agency telling you a number and you can't afford, really be transparent. Just say, oh my god, it's need 50k, but I only have 20k. Do you think what I can do? I'm sure there are a lot of good agencies out there that will advise you what to reduce, how to actually phase it out. For example, you can divide it by 3 phases. Go for the 20k first. When you run certain things, you have a basic e-com, you're focusing on the BD, get more sales. Once you have much more profit, you go for phase 2 and phase 3. Okay? Yeah, it can be done. So let's carry on. Just to love again. Okay, some clients that do have budget, but this is what happened when I want option 1 and 2, which ends up by I don't know if you like this anime or not. I personally look at it, I can't stop laughing at looking at this picture. Okay, this is really funny. And okay, but on the other hand, this is serious not also. Okay, as an agency, you need to stop the client to tell you fantastic idea. Okay, you need to stop them, tell them this is unrealistic and it doesn't work, even though they have the money. Okay, this you guys have to help each other. Okay, so let's carry on. Number 4 is you're missing requirement. Like I mentioned just now, remember how you describe the scenario that you need on your website to conduct certain activities to help your business and so on. Please explain nicely. Okay, write down. Don't be lazy. You feel like, oh, I approach an agency that should do all the works for me. I don't need to think. I just sit there, I pay the money, and then the website will come to me, and then the website will generate revenue by itself. Yep. If you're doing that, if you have that kind of mindset, you know what I'm talking about already, okay? Most of the time, your website didn't last long, your project didn't go to your expectation, and I don't think your project will last longer. I'm sorry that I'm, being blunt and being very straightforward here, okay? That's common mistake number 4. Okay, let's carry on. Just for one more time, some of the client last time when they say, "Oh yeah, my website is ready, so I want my website to be found tomorrow." Guys, let's say I buy you a race car or even an F1 vehicle, okay? You never train yourself before as a F1 racer, as a F1 driver. How can you go and drive the F1 the F1 car and go and compete in the race? Impossible, right? Yeah, it's the same thing, okay? You get your website, you're not even using it, you're not utilizing it yet, and you want to be ranked by tomorrow? Come on, wake up. Wake up. Be realistic, okay? Please. Okay, so let's carry on. Common mistake number 5 is you don't know what is project methodology. You don't know how to handle it at all, okay? The agency will tell you this and that, and then you do know the flow, you do know everything. That is a serious problem, okay? You do know about IT is fine, you do know about website is fine, but at least you need to know how to handle the project. If you yourself don't know, you are leaving to the web agency to actually lead you. That's a dangerous part. Because remember, I mentioned you need to have a requirement, you need to have the idea, you need to have you need to look for the industry focus, you need to look for the specializations. You also need to at least know your own timeline. If you don't have timeline, you don't have plan, um, I don't know what to mention. It's like, yeah, I just want the F1 car. That's it. It's like there's no big picture there. Okay, it's very tough for the web agency to really produce a good website for you to meet your objective. Okay, for sure the agency can produce any website anytime, up to their thoughts. Up to their way to design it, to put in the features, to put the content. But how to align to your own business and activities is really about you. So you need to handle this, and this is part of the project. So that's number 5. And just for love of time, I see this many times. How employee rate themselves on performance review. They actually rate themselves is good. Yeah, a lot of agency actually didn't do feedback after they deliver the website or complete the project. So yeah, just a reminder to agency, okay? Even though this topic is supposed to be average Joe out there, everyone public. Okay, so let's carry on. Common mistake number 6. Okay, agency have very high turnover rate. I know this is none of your business, right? Okay, agency, you keep changing your employees. None of my business. As long as me during you are still there. Actually, is no. Why I'm saying that, because most of the time, website is produced by some person. I know that a good documentation can pass down, but still, you need the one who actually the original author or developer to actually help you to maintain it. For sure, there are some secret elements behind that person will know, the other person didn't know. So let's say the agency keep changing person, then after 2 or 3 years, let's say you want to go for major revamp, that new person don't know what is going on with the website. It will take a lot of time to go and understand, or they're still missing parts. So look for this sign. If the agency have very high turnover rate, the employee keep changing, like no one is employed more than 1 year, haha, be careful. Oh, sorry agency, did I actually do something wrong? Okay, let's carry on. Number 7 is slow or low response rate. I myself experienced this before, and I really take the hard lessons. Okay, me as an agency, if I slow respond to a client, actually it's a problem. Okay, the client might actually miss certain things, miss out due dates and so on, just because of you. So if you realize, even though you just try to approach the agency before you give the money, before you sign contract, before you start pay the invoice, look for this sign. If they are slow, means something wrong. Okay, you might need to think the backup plan in terms of these agents or the agency MIA. Okay, that is something that you should really aware of. So try to communicate before you start the project. Okay, then you will observe this kind of signs. So it's about personality, it's about the person in charge. Okay, let's carry on. Just for lumps again, website is done. Deliver to you. Then you take over, then bye bye. No, a website is never done. Okay, it's actually just like, oh, I can't think of another. Okay, just like your apps in your phone. Do you realize almost every single day, your Play Store, your App Store, if you're an Apple user, there are updates almost every day. You realize that? Actually, in the website world, it's almost the same. Well, next common mistake, number 8, after sales or continuity plan. Okay, remember I say there's no such thing that website is done and hand over to you. Someone need to take care of it. Someone need to help you to maintain an update or something like that, or debug if there's something happens. So you need to talk to the agency whether they actually provide after sales service or not. Okay, double check with them how they charge. You know, some of them are very smart. They charge you just 5,000 for a new website, and then maintenance every month 5,000. Ooh, then we're like, oh my god, that is beyond my budget. Just for example, let's say you're talking about very small scale website. Okay, talk about continuity plan. Talk about the after sales even before you start the website. Okay, try to get this kind of information. If the agency cannot provide you a sample, then you know what is happening. Then you know what's going on already. That agency never provide after sales service. Then how are you going to maintain a website? Yeah, think about that. Okay. Before we move to the next one, just about love again. Yeah, that's thanks for my new website. Now when will I be number one in Google again? You know, some client actually always have this kind of mindset. They thought like the website is finished in terms of design, the layout is there, development is there, is live. Then the website is super tools ready. Nah, there's no such thing. Okay, if you are agency, please explain well. Remember my very first slide when I explained what is web agency. I divided the services into few, including web design, web development, SEO, search engine optimization, content development. Yeah, each of these are different things. Okay, think about it. Okay, another common mistake is number 9 is look for the testimonial or past client reference. Okay, it's very important. It's about word of mouth. It's about and that's profile. It's about trustworthy and credibility. Okay, try to ask for the agency. You know, any past client you're willing to share. I'm sure they are proud. If they've done something proud, they're more than happy to share that. If you look at Toyota, please contact the GM. Okay, they're okay for me to review. I'm the agency behind to help them to build Toyota.com. Look for this kind of agency, then you know they have credential, they have trust, they are trustworthy, they are actually reputational, so they will protect. I mean, they will make sure the project doesn't derail so wrong. Okay, they will make sure everything is smooth because they care about the reputation. Okay, number 9 is done. So seriously, how to choose? That's very excellent questions. Okay, if you really ask me, I will always go to just one simple question that you need to keep it in mind. Go back to the fundamental. Why website? If you don't know what you need from the website, why you will need a website, what you are going to do with the website, how you're going to make money or help your business through the website, then you will get into a serious trouble. Okay, I don't think many web agencies out there can really read your mind or somehow, you know, yeah, something like that. So my opinion, why website? The purpose of website is the fundamental, and that's the I would say that's the most critical reason for you to think of before you start approaching. Okay, that's my personal opinion. Okay, if you have other comments or opinion, feel free to put in the comments. Okay, let's discuss even after this session. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, just for love of time, I heard you want to be a web developer. Here are a few devices to test your site. Okay, this is true. Huh? Nowadays, website is talking about responsive, and this is what happened. They need to support all the devices so that the website will look great at every devices out there. This is no joke, okay? But of course, we are not doing testing in this way. Okay, we have other way. I'm not going to explain here. It's another yeah, it's another way lah. Okay, so let's carry on. And well, if you want to learn more, feel free to join. Not join lah. Feel free to visit this website. It's Jagole is my company, and there are some handbooks that are available for you to download. Okay, so please look for it. Oh, it's free by the way. So let's carry on, and just for last one more time, most of the agency hit update without backing up files or database. Okay, I know they are risk taker like like the movie, alright. But do ask them. Okay, pay a little bit money for backups because that is damn important. Okay, just like when you buy insurance before you fly. Think about that. Think about it. If you are a person who fly without insurance, or even worse is if you are a person without medical insurance, then you are a risk taker. I'm not saying that insurance is I'm not trying to sell insurance, yeah. Okay, I'm not an insurance agent at all. Okay, but I'm talking about if you're that kind of risk taker that you never analyze the risk. Okay, just below is done. So that's all for today in terms of 10 common mistakes when you are choosing a web agency. Okay, this episode 52. Remember, I mentioned there's a giveaway right now. Okay, let's carry on today. And I have an announcement. Yeah, finally. 1st of February, I'm going to share this really complete guideline to choose the right agency. Today, I'm reviewing in terms of top common mistakes, right? In this book, we actually tell you how to actually choose. Okay, there are tick box, there are checklists so that you can go through when you actually reach out to agency, and then you can take it as a reference checklist. Okay. Well, this topic in just GoDigital Live Series, okay, I've been introduced that every single topic here will be by you guys. Okay, you can suggest any new topic or you can vote for the existing topics there. Okay, go for the website link there or look for the video descriptions. Okay, so based on the votes results so far, based on the poll, you can click here as well. So the next one after this is identify bad web agency. Actually, yes, that's why we are talking about this part here. And the next one, did you see here, is which is the best WordPress hosting? This is the next one, right? So that's why next week we are going to talk about WordPress hosting secret that nobody share. Okay, I'm going to share with you next week, but actually not next week because Chinese New Year is next week. So give me a break, okay, for 1 week. Then we'll come back again next after. Okay. So the giveaway is here. Are you ready? Okay, I'm not doing the what we call the live comment one anymore. Okay, just look for my social media account. Okay, just answer there. The first one who answer the right answer will be there. Yeah, given that I will approach you. So look for my, for example, my Instagram, my Facebook page, or perhaps my LinkedIn account. That's the same post because I actually double post. Look for this post with this picture. It's called giveaway. Just go there, put it in the comment box. Okay, so the question here is which factor is most important when choosing web agency? Okay, the first correct answer respond will be the winner. Okay, the tips is refer to, yeah, I did mention I think a few minutes ago. So yeah, okay, look for it. Cool. So giveaway will be business digitalization consultation for this week and last week. That's a winner. Yes, Michelle. Yes, you answered Canva for previous episode when I asked about which one is the best in terms of enterprise, the balance between enterprise and user learning curve or something like that. Yeah, for PowerPoint or presentation. So that's a winner. Congratulations, Michelle. So we'll be in touch in the DM, through Instagram or whichever social media. Okay, there are 3 out there. So congrats again, and yes, early happy Chinese New Year to everyone out there, and I'm wishing all of you hua hua la, hua la, okay, for those who are celebrating, and for those who do know, Chinese New Year is like a new year for Chinese around the globe. Okay, it will be happen on next week, 22nd of February, I think. Yeah, just look for a calendar, Okay, thank you so much. Remember, share to your friends every Wednesday at 15 p.m. Okay, go digital live, and the link is always the same. It's sxdn.my/go digital live. Right? Let me double check. Wait. Go digital live. Okay, as simple as that. Share to your friends, whoever that actually found it will be benefit to them, or let's say you're really tired explaining to them what is certain things, and then you see that I actually covered the topic, just share with them within 30 minutes. Okay, save your tongue, save your breath, and then I explain it. Thank you so much, everyone. So let me come back here. Well, it's a short 30 minutes. I hope you really learn a lot, and thank you so much everyone for joining me and staying with me until today, episode 52. So please do me a favor, like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and put a ring so they get notified the next time I go live on every Wednesday at 50 p.m. or I'm going to publish tutorial video. Yeah, something I walk through every Sunday at 15 p.m. as well. Thank you so much. My name is Chong. Thank you for watching Diagnosis CBT YouTube channel. Hope to see you again, and stay home, stay safe. Goodbye.